General Jonathan Holbert Vance CMMMSCCD is a retired Canadian Forces officer who served as a general in the Canadian Army. Vance was the Chief of the Defence Staff from 2015 to 2021. Vance was born on January 3, 1964 in Kingston, Ontario. At the age of 13, while his father Jack Vance, a Canadian Forces officer, was posted in Lahr, Germany, he joined the Army Cadets. Vance himself went on to join the Canadian Forces in 1982, attending the Royal Roads Military College where he obtained a Bachelor of Arts in Military and Strategic Studies in 1986. He also holds a Master of Arts degree in War Studies from the Royal Military College of Canada. Upon graduation in 1986, Vance was commissioned in Force Mobile Command as an infantry officer with the Royal Canadian Regiment. His father, Jack, was serving as the Vice Chief of the Defence Staff when he was commissioned. He served as Deputy Commander of the Allied Joint Force Command Naples and Commander of the Canadian Task Force in Kandahar, Afghanistan in 2009 and 2010. He went on to be Commander of the Canadian Joint Operations Command in September 2014. On April 27, 2015, Prime Minister Stephen Harper announced that Vance had been selected as the new Chief of the Defence Staff. He formally succeeded General Thomas J. Lawson in the role following a transfer of command ceremony held on July 17, 2015. On July 23, 2020, Vance announced his intention to retire as Chief of Defence Staff after 5 years in office and will serve until his replacement is named. Despite being a potential candidate for an upcoming vacancy as chairman of the NATO Military Committee, the federal government announced its intention not to pursue the competition. On December 23, 2020, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau announced that Vance would be succeeded by Vice Admiral Art MacDonald as Chief of the Defence Staff, with the change of command held on January 14, 2021. Shortly following his retirement, a report emerged detailing inappropriate behavior from Vance towards two female subordinates, possibly violating directives that govern personal relationships, and such actions might contravene provisions in the National Defence Act that relate to good order and discipline. Following the allegations, an investigation into Vance's conduct was launched by the Canadian Forces National Investigation Service, a unit of the military police. Additionally, the House of Commons Defence Committee voted to study the matter, and the Department of National Defence committed to an external probe into Vance, which has since expanded to also deal with rising concerns that the issue of sexual misconduct by the senior ranks could be a systemic issue in the Canadian Armed Forces. His father, Jack Vance, was a Canadian Lieutenant General who had been the Vice Chief of Defence Staff in 1985. Vance has received the following orders and decorations during his military career.